Welcome in, Shield Brothers and Shield Maidens, to Shield's Rest. I'm Brown, and today I'm bringing you a little bit of a different video, which includes a very quick story. About 4 years ago, when I was stationed at Moody Air Force Base in Georgia, that's where I met True and Mindy and Fry, the other members of Shield's Rest who you've come to know and hopefully love through our other videos. Now, when we first met each other, we started playing Dungeons & Dragons 5e, and we used to play mostly at True's house, sometimes at my house. But True was the one who had the initial awareness of Dungeons and Dragons, and who showed it to me. And then we invited Mindy, and then later Fry joined us as well. Anyways, we used to do very basic meetups, and we'd run combats through the use of a dry erase grid. Essentially, True would just be the dungeon master, and he'd draw out things, and we would use our miniatures or whatever we had. He had some set items from other games that he's played. But anyways, our love quickly grew, and as we, the four of us and some other friends played, we all became obsessed in our own ways. And so my obsession with it went beyond the table, right, into more crafting type stuff. So there's a couple of things I've crafted over the years. I lived like 10 minutes from a Hobby Lobby, so that became a almost once a week or more visit. One of the example is styrofoam eggs. I purchased those, and I looked up online how to make like a dragon egg. So with the use of different colored tacks, you can make something that looks like scales, right? And some of you may have seen this, and just put it like in a little jar with some grass, and make it nice, like a nice little presentation. But anyways, I made several of these. I made one dragon egg for each member, and I wrapped them and shuffled them up so we didn't know who was getting what. When we started Tyranny of Dragons, and then we all opened it, and it was kind of like our kickoff session, which it was really cool. And then when we played Wildmount, I made a dodecahedron, again, Hobby Lobby. I painted the inside and the outside, and I put like a stick with like a glowing ball on it, so that if you looked into it, then you would actually kind of see like sparkling inside. It was pretty cool. I think Mindy might still have that, or maybe True. One of them has it. Maybe they'll show you someday. And then this is another example of something I made. We never used this one. This is kind of my personal thing for my kids or whatever. We run through stuff sometimes. But I also made if you've ever heard of a Lazy Susan, it's a round thing that rotates, usually for like the dinner table or serving like a large amount of guests. You can rotate it around the table. But anyways, I used that, and then a circular, crafted a circular like dungeon terrain to use on that. So as we were changing perspectives in the battlefield, we could just rotate that, and it was pretty cool. We only got to use that a few times, but I always brought it with me to make sure, try to weave it into the session, whatever we were playing. And then True had some walls and other things, trees and stuff from another set that he had, so we would usually just slap something together real quick, whatever we could. Anyways, the story's going a little bit long, but what I did is during the peak COVID time, like when COVID all kicked off, I guess you should say, I usually was in Kickstarter type things anyways, because I like to support smaller businesses, and Kickstarter was a way to, support people and also get their products on the end. And some are hit and miss, I'm not going to lie. This one, kind of a miss at the beginning, because what happened was one of their manufacturers was from, a country I won't name, but that delayed their manufacturing of these dungeon terrain pieces greatly. So again, this is from Epochscapes, and I'll just quickly kind of show you the box that I bought. I bought like the deluxe set and got some add-on stuff, and also I bought my kits painted, so I wouldn't try to do that myself because I knew they wouldn't look good at all. But anyways, I spent a hefty penny on this, and I've waited 4 years from all the delays and everything else that happened with it. They finally arrived literally like 3 days ago, so this is kind of what the box looks like. So there's 4 kits that I got. This is one, Endless Sands. And then there's Ancient Woodlands, Crystal Caverns, and the last one is Desert Sands. No, I already said that one. The last one is Hidden Temple. And then I have another box with some extras in it. I bought extra walls and dungeon terrain of some of them. But yeah, I'd like to just kind of show you these, and looked at them once before. I didn't really play with them or mess around with them too much or anything, but figured I could do a little unboxing video, see if you guys like it, and if you do, maybe you can go check out Epochscapes. They're not sponsoring this or anything. I just thought it came in. I've been waiting 4 years. Why not make a video, add some content, and see if anybody does or doesn't know about this company already and wants to check them out. So the thing about these is that they're modular, so they're magnets, which you can see, and they're not perfectly lined up because they're magnets. You can kind of shift them slightly, but you know, when they're sitting flat on a table, it's not going to be a problem. But the idea is that you can just quickly take one off, clip it over here, then you can kind of just make a different. That was my fault. You can clip them and make different terrains, and then I got two different sides on each of mine. I have two different sides. So this one is the dungeon, and then the temple and the water. But that's those, and they come with different things in each kit, right? But this one has some walls. So I'll just quickly show you. Let's say I've got these two here, and then these walls, they just have like little metal clips, and then they just attach straight to the metal. So you can slide them on there like just like that. You can make sure they're lined up. Again, I'm doing this like in the air, but they were on the table. Hang on. And then that's one example of the walls. This one also comes with these square pillars, which have these kind of just little nubs that you just slide into the, not slide in, but you got to kind of push them down into the grooves of the terrain. And also these pillars here, same concept. These are round. You just plug them in right there, and then obviously I'd have like a whole thing laid out, so these would take up just a little bit of space, but that's the hidden temple. We'll do crystal caverns next. This one, again, got more just typical dungeon, and then the other side of grass or woodlands. So you can flip that. You can have them both if you'd like. You know, so you can kind of mix your terrain there. Crystal caverns are cool because they come with these like crystal walls, which again, you just kind of lay them on there. And they also come with, I think this might be my favorite piece out of all these so far because they look so cool, and I really like the color. Like it looks really cool in real life as well, but you can probably see that pretty good on the camera. Same thing there though, you just clip these in, push them down slightly. Doesn't look so good when it's right next to the wall, but you know, you'd be able to space it out like I said. And then this is like a stalagmite, I think is the one that comes up. If not stalactite, somebody can correct me on that, but that's kind of that thing. And then again, if I really wanted to spice it up and put some crystals in the forest, you know, why not? You could maybe slightly outside the caves. There's still crystals, you know, kind of sitting out there. Who knows? But there's that real quick. So I'll show you the ancient woodlands. Oh, those just slid right out of there. Kind of same thing, dungeon, cavern type-esque, and woodlands there. Now these come with a few different items. They come with these stone, kind of like ritual pillar things, and they come with trees, which you got to connect this piece. It lines up only one way, it looks like, which is pretty easy to put it together. And it has different canopies, so you can do like one right in the middle. These have like multiple holes, so you can put it like really far, really close, or in the middle, back some, forward some. So, but you can get all three of these on here. Let me just do it real quick so you can kind of see what the completed tree looks like, so to speak. Okay, it's kind of like that. Pretty cool. Oh, I didn't show you the stumps have the grooves, so they just stick right into you. And then this cavern, same thing, little grooves. Stick it on there. And this one also has walls, or I guess like a wood barrier, whatever you want to call it. It's a wall, but you know, you can put that, so kind of like a tree bark situation, like a bush or tree or something. There's that one. Let me show you the last box. Well, not the last box, but the last painted kit. Oh, I did say I got these painted. Obviously, that was extra. So, if you want to get them painted by not yourself, expect another $30-$40 or whatever per kit. This is the Endless Sands. This one I'm not too pleased with because you can see like the brownish color. It's from this. They look like I don't know if they rubbed off or what, but one side was supposed to be like the dungeon tile, and then the other side is the desert sands. But even the desert sands, like you can see, they're kind of faded or something. Which I mean, really, like if you're playing, you're not going to be like, oh man, that looks terrible. But I will say that looks like the paint peeled off or ran or something. Anyways, these have oh, that tree's from the other box. I mixed that up. These have humongous cactus, which is quite funny. I don't know why they're so large. I guess they're supposed to be more like the trees than they are like a small plant. But you put a character on here, those things are massive. They also have these different types of pillars. These are a little bit bigger than those other ones, and they're more square than they were round. Those other ones are more round. You can just clip those right on there. This piece, like a canyon wall kind of thing, but this one's larger. It has more. There's like 6 instead of the normal 4 that every other piece had. So they don't seem to be quite wide enough. I don't know if you can tell from there, but like if you put it in one of the grooves, you can see like it does not reach. I'm trying to get a good perspective. It doesn't reach to the other groove, so let me just get one piece. It's easier to handle it. And it looks like this is supposed to go like between 2 pieces, but so like I have this side in, but this side is like too short. It won't. Even if I like force it. If I force it, it goes on there, but it's like sticking up. So you might have to write something in and complain about these pieces here. This bag of 5, not good. I'm gonna keep those off to the side. And the like I said, the paint streaks from this, which I didn't pull them all out, obviously, but you can see quickly they're all the same. So I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or what, but the back is definitely not supposed to be like that. And you can see the paint like ran or bled on all of them. So probably this whole box, just to make it easy on the company, I'll probably just, I hate to say it, but complain about this whole box of the Endless Sands and see if they can just replace that one. All the other pieces seem like pretty good quality and size and everything. This is the last box. It's just kind of some extra pieces. There's blue and green. Like, these are like arcane spell circles. These are spell circles, kind of large, but if you're doing like a BBEG that's casting a spell and you interrupt him or something, that'd be good. Just literally put him in the center, or have a couple of those like around the room, or maybe even that's a spell he uses to like kind of trap everybody. I got some more trees because I just felt like trees would be something I'd want more of if you're going to like a heavier part of the forest. You can just add some extra trees. Got 2 different kinds just in case, spice it up. These are extra inner walls, and they have a hinge on them. I'm going to open this up because there's a door in there. I'll show you how the door works real quick. And I want to see it too because obviously I didn't open it, so I don't even know. Sorry for that crinkling. Here's the, oh, it's upside down. So that's the little hinge right there. And then this is the door. So let's see how this works. You can kind of hear it creaking a bit, but it's pretty good. It doesn't feel like it'll wear out or anything, and it's not impossible to manipulate. So I got some extra dungeon tiles because you can never have too many. That was the whole purpose of buying this set. These also look a little paint streaked, so gonna complain. But this door, the idea, right, is it's like a wall. It's like a one wall slot, and then I will say you do have to probably really, you do probably have to like put some pressure on the back piece when you manipulate the door, because if I don't hold that there, well, it still turns actually, but it's a little bit looser. So there's that. I got some more like extra woodland wall pieces. There's some more walls with hinges, and more double walls. So yeah. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this video, if you like stuff like this or don't. I tried to weave that story in there as well, just to give you a little bit of history about me and the crew. And we do have a few little, interesting or funny stories or memories that we like to share. So if you're interested in that type of thing as well, maybe we can get on here and just do like a quick couple stories or whatever from our times of playing. But thank you so much for watching. Please engage with us. Leave a comment. Let us know if you like or do not like this type of content, so that we know whether we should try to put it out or not. I literally just randomly thought of this when the package arrived. I thought, oh great, maybe I could do an unboxing video. So if you guys care about that, let me know. But this, again, is from Epochscapes. I'll put the link and everything in the description. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm not sponsored. I just thought, I'll give a plug for the company. It looks like some good quality stuff. And if anyone's interested in dungeon tile, there's probably some more inexpensive items you can get. But from the little bit of research I did, these are the coolest, like, modular ones that you can just magnetically connect and shift out in between scenes and things with little disruption, or during 15-minute breaks or whatever. You can completely rebuild your map pretty easily. Anyways, thank you again to everyone watching and who will watch and has watched for the 100 subscribers. Myself and the team are so grateful. I know True put out a YouTube short to say thank you to everybody, but as well from me in this video, thank you so much. We had no idea that we would reach that goal by the end of the year. We kindly just set an initial goal, and we've been monitoring it month to month to see how we're doing. But we hit it early, and we are so ecstatic and happy that we have you, and that we can build our brand and the community together. So please engage with us. Thank you so much. And until next time, keep the shield wall strong.